So Dr. Feinstein, just so you're aware, both Mike and I have clinic this afternoon in terms of timing the rounds.
So do I. So we are going to have to be efficient. I'd like to have 10 minutes to talk about Mr. Jordan. I'd like to talk about what happened last night. I'd like to talk about what happened when his doctor called me. I think there are some lessons that we can learn from this. Okay, I'd like to save Mr. Jordan for last, so we can do this in an appropriate time. Let's do Mike first, and Mike, if we could, remember Mr. Jordan last. There are some things I want to bring up as teaching points.
Okay, let's do Mr. Jordan last then. Let's move on to Mrs. Garcia. So the hematologist has a more definitive opinion, and they'd like to do a splenectomy now while she's in-house. They don't want to wait until after discharge. They've already spoken with the surgery team, so the surgery team's aware of this. I've also spoken with her. So she's on board and she's amenable to the plan.
Okay, this is a great learning case. You know, I didn't know about using the 40 milligrams of dexamethasone. So I talked to the hematologist, and he said there were only 2 articles that they could find on this. It comes from the work on ITTP. Apparently, when they have a person who doesn't turn the corner, 4 days of the 40 milligrams of dexamethasone works well. I hadn't heard of that. Okay, she's doing very well. Did the right thing. I'm happy with where we are. Next patient, please.
So our next patient is our physician who's a patient.
Oh, okay, good. So your plan by problems?
So problem number 1, the hyponatremia. So we've been checking the sodiums every 6 hours. The last sodium, as you know, was 125.
Okay, then let's move on to the next case. Even though you're a student, present this like a resident, since we don't have much time.
Okay, great. My patient is a 47-year-old female with essentially 3 issues. She has community-acquired pneumonia, diabetes, and chronic renal